What is up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about consistently profitable. Here you can see the P&L from today. But this video is not about these trades specifically. I want to talk about what consistently profitable is. I had the conversation with some traders today, and I figured it'd make a really good video for all you guys to hear, because I think there's a huge misunderstanding what people think consistently profitable really is. So before we get into this video where I rant and rave about all that shit, I want to shout out somebody who left a comment on my market correlation video, because this shit was funny. This one gentleman says, "Hey man, sorry for this comment. It has nothing to do with your trading, but I had to write it." He says, "I've been laughing all day by watching that sketch on the wall." And he's talking about the sketch of Mike Bellfiore. When I looked back at your videos and found a person's picture stuck on the wall with brown tape. So he noticed, you know, the original Mike Bellfiore picture. And if this is one of your first videos of mine that you're watching, you have no fucking idea what's going on with this. It's totally out of context. It's once you watch the videos in order, you'll start to see what the fuck this is all about, right? So anyways, he says, "When I started watching your videos in the beginning, I thought it was your dad, but found it weird that there was no frame. It was just stuck there with tape. Later I found out it was the S&P Capital guy, and I continue to laugh in the future." So this guy thought it was my dad the whole fucking time. You know what? Maybe it was my dad. Because I was put up for adoption. I'm just kidding. But I definitely didn't have a dad growing up. My dad went out to get cigarettes when I was young, but he never came back home. So you know what? Maybe this is my fucking dad. Maybe Mike Bellfiore was my dad, and he decided to go for cigarettes, is what he told my mom, but he ended up just going to start a prop firm instead. You know what? You know, how dare you, Dad, for not bringing me into the firm and teaching me how to run that shit. I'm fucking pissed that you decided to leave me behind like that, huh? You didn't think I'd become a trader, did you, Dad? Well, you know what? I think my dad loves me. I'm in denial because he left me for cigarettes and never came back. So, you know, I just made it say I love Fat Cat, you know, because I want to feel like he loves me. So, thank you, commenter. Hopefully you're a subscriber. If not, please do. But thank you for that comment, because now I have new material, because Mike Bellfiore is my dad. And if Mike Bellfiore is my dad, well, guess what? You are all my children, because this is my channel. If you're my subscriber, you're my children. So guess what? Daddy Fat Cats is going to talk about consistency. And if I'm your dad, then Mike Bellfiore is all your grandpas, you know? So there you go. So thank you for that comment. I really appreciated that. That was a good one. But I do want to talk about consistently profitable. So with that being said, consistently profitable. I think a lot of traders, especially newer traders, have a huge misconception with what consistently profitable trader is. So at least for me, when I was new, and I see this in comments too, you know, just in general on the internet. For me, when I was new, I thought consistently profitable is like you're consistently making money in your P&L, right? And once you make it, right? That's not what consistently profitable is. Consistently profitable trader has nothing to do, in my opinion, from this perspective of today. Consistently profitable has nothing to do with P&L. Those of you more experienced guys understand where I'm coming from. Consistently profitable has nothing to do with making money. And I know that is fucking ass backwards confusing as shit. What consistently profitable is, in my opinion, it's making less mistakes. Okay? It's multiple components. Really, that's what it is. Can I consistently make less mistakes? So I want to share with you guys my P&L from today. Okay? So you can see that this 300 and this 300, those are stop losses. So when I have a stop loss, typically it's $300. Sometimes it can slip a little bit and be a little more. Both of these trades were fucking mistakes, and I knew I shouldn't have hit in those specific locations when I did, okay? So to me, consistently profitable is consistently not making mistakes. As you can see, if I had not made these mistakes, it would have been a $2,000 day, right? But I didn't. I made those two mistakes, and it's $1,600, and I'm not complaining. Okay, I'm completely okay. If I make $100 for the day, I'm okay with that, right? I think it's very important as a trader, and this is kind of a sidestepping here, that you be grateful, be humble with what you make, okay? Because I missed a lot of trades today as well. But I can't go into the mindset of thinking, oh, I could have made this much had I not missed these trades. I missed them. And that's it, you know? But what's good is I didn't chase them. Had I chased the trades I missed, I would have made more mistakes. So my thing is, consistently profitable is consistently not making fucking mistakes. I think trading is very, very brutal in the sense that you cannot make mistakes. At some point in your trading, you should know better to not be making fucking mistakes. You know when you're making mistakes. At some point in your trading, you will know when you are making mistakes. And when you hit that level, it's one thing when you're new. It's one thing when you are new and you're learning and you're trying to just figure out this shit because it's got so many complex moving things happening at once and you got to process so much fucking information, right? That just understanding what the fuck's going on is in itself a learning curve. But at some point as you climb the ladder of trading knowledge and experience, you climb that ladder of experience. At some point, you should know, and some of you are experienced, don't make fucking mistakes. Trading, you can, and the ES, you cannot make mistakes, especially those of you who are scalping, those of you who are more inclined to be scalping. I was aggressive today when it came to scalping. And part of the reason I was aggressive today was because yesterday I had a tick or a trade go 99 ticks in my favor. And why I scaled some of the position off when it was going up, I let most of that come back to me. Okay? And that shit sucked. So I was more aggressive today with my scalping. Now the thing is, you shouldn't let the last trade influence your decision making for the next session. But I must let you know my aggressive behavior, my aggressive scalping, and I only traded the afternoon today. My aggressive behavior, my aggressive scalping was done in areas where it needed to be a scalp. So there is points and times in my trading where I know I can hold and I should start holding it out. But there's times in my trading where I'm hitting specific spots and it's going to be no better than some sort of scalp play, right? So today really did offer a lot more scalping. And while I could have in certain trades on this P&L scalped in and scalped off half size and then let the other half run, I decided to take most of it when it was hesitating. So that's very important. When it comes to consistency, when it comes to, I'm going to make this big. You guys have plenty of time to look at that. When it comes to being consistently profitable, you have to consistently not make mistakes, but you also have to consistently not let the last trading session or trades influence the next trade. And that's kind of fucking obvious, right? You would think. But in order to consistently not let the last trade influence the next trade, I have to learn how to consistently be aware of my emotions, how I feel. So if the last trade pisses me off because I missed it, I chased it and got stopped out, or it just didn't work, or I hit in a bad spot because I made a mistake, or I hit in a good spot and it lost, any of those things that I just listed off can influence my emotion of being upset. And if I carry that into the next trade, I'm more inclined to making a mistake. So what I want to do is get consistently aware of being upset. And then I need to consistently work on the emotion of being upset. And instead of being upset, I need to consistently work on being okay with whatever the fuck happened. I need to consistently work on the habit, the mindset of being okay with what just fucking happened, no matter what it is. It can be one ugly fucking loss, but I need to be okay with it. And if I ain't okay with it, I need to consistently work on getting the fuck away from the screens if I'm really tilted. Once I hit the point of tilt, I need to consistently walk away from the screen when that happens, right? Because when you're trading, and this is a real problem, it's like that myth, the Odyssey, where you had those sexy bitches in the bikinis singing on the rocks, you know, they'd be singing some sweet beat, you know, serenading men who are sailing in their ships, right? You know, their titties is hanging out and shit. Hopefully I don't get monetized for that one. Because you have to be 18 or older to open a trading account, so I can talk like this, guys. But hopefully just saying that kind of fucking shit. But anyways, you know, they're wearing bikinis, but you definitely can see their figures. You know, and you got all these dudes on the ships, and they see them on the rocks. It's like, holy shit. You know, we're thinking with our dicks. And then before you know it, you fucking sail the ship right into the fucking rock, and then you fucked it all, right? That's what the market is. It is literally like the sirens singing in the Odyssey, and if you don't look away and close your eyes, you're gonna wreck this ship, baby, right? You're gonna fucking smash it right into the fucking rocks. And listen, I talk like this, and I think at some point you guys get the memo. Some people are like, why do you talk like that? It's like, have you not seen the documentary The Pit? If you've not seen it, I believe it's free on YouTube. But, I mean, dude, traders are fucking animals, and I am no exception. So just keep that in mind, right? So just because I'm behind a screen and we're not doing open outcry anymore doesn't mean I'm less of a fucking animal, right? You know, so sorry if that fucking was too much for you, and you're like, oh my god. It's how I am, baby, and I am not going to apologize for me being me, okay? I'm not here to fucking make everybody love me, right? You love me or you don't, and that's it. So, but it's like, you know, some people just can't get past that, and they can't get past the way I talk, but it's like, hey, man, you got good content. And it's like, well, you're going to have to sit through it, right? So, and that's the way I present myself, if it does come off as friction for some of you, you got a whole world to hurt when it comes into trading, because there's a lot of things that are going to upset you in trading, and you're just going to have to learn to work with it. So hopefully those of you who see my personality as kind of like, you know what, just work with it, man. That's what you're going to have to do. So, and you got to understand my place of intentions. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just, you know, this is how I am. Okay, so anyways, I need to stop explaining myself and trying to make excuses. But the thing is, you got to step away from the fucking screens. You got to get the fuck out of there, man. And it's like glue. It really is like glue. It's to the point where it can be hard to get away from it because you think you're going to miss opportunities, or you want to revenge trade a loss or some shit because you feel that's your money. And it really isn't. It's not. Not anymore. I mean, it's like, here's a better analogy. It's like, you know, somebody hitting a baseball with the bat. If they swing at a strike, right? They swing, strike one. Do you think that professional ball player is thinking about what just fucking happened? And I'm talking about the real good ones. They can't. Because it doesn't matter. It just fucking happened. So now you got to go into it and just be fresh. It is so important to consistently go into the next trade with a fresh mindset. So this is what I'm trying to tell you what consistently profitable is. Consistently profitable is about consistently making less mistakes. But in order to consistently make less mistakes, you need to consistently do all these other little things on a consistent basis, like consistently walking away as soon as you get tilted. But if you don't know you're tilted, you need to consistently work on trying to build awareness to identify that tilt. And then you need to consistently identify it in a trading session. Therefore, you can consistently walk away when it happens. At the same time, you need to consistently work on having a good attitude and just clearing your mind from the last bad trade, which is easier said than done. Hint all the things I'm telling you that come before that, right? There's a lot of things you need to do before you can be consistently okay with what just happened. Because as a new trader, you're not. Shit is going to upset you. It upsetted me for years. And I had to consistently work on it. And the less mistakes you start to make once you start to understand what's fucking going on, then your P&L will reflect your consistent behavior in different aspects of trading. Consistently profitable is not this broad, vague, oh, he takes a good trade and makes money. There's so much more to it than that. And once you hit consistently profitable, what is even that shit? What does that shit even mean? Are you consistently profitable for a week? Are you consistently profitable for a month? Or have you been consistently profitable for a year? And when you hit that level, it wasn't easy to get there because you had to be consistent in all these other behaviors and techniques and everything else just to get to consistently profitable. And when you're consistent for a week, that's not enough of a sample size to even tell you if you're consistently profitable or not, right? And it can all go away because when it comes to being, like I said, consistently profitable, it has nothing, it's hard to maintain that. I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard to maintain it because as you develop all these other skill sets, they start to become habits and they start to become more natural. It does make it a bit easier over time, right? But there's condition shifts and that can throw off your trading a little bit. And that's when it's really going to test all this other shit you've been working toward. So a P&L, a fucking P&L, is simply a mere reflection of all this other shit that goes into it. That's all it is. Consistently profitable has nothing to do with making money. It has everything to do with these good habits, building good habits, building out awareness, right? And you have to make a fuckload of mistakes in your trading at first to figure out what doesn't fucking work. You know how many fucking mistakes and stupid shit I've done over and over and over and over? And that is experience, my friends. So fucking embrace it. Embrace the fucking failure. Because in order for me to print this type of P&L today, I had to make a fuckload of mistakes and learn from them and learn what not to do in order to know what to do. Okay? So we need to look at trading from a different fucking perspective. And if you're new, you have no fucking idea what you're getting into. You don't understand what this really is. And hopefully this is a wake-up call for some of you, because this has nothing to do with the money. Yes, I know we're in it for the money. I know that's what we're trying to achieve. but it has everything to do with being consistent in your trade reviewing, your journaling, and consistently diagnosing yourself and consistently trying to find very specific solutions to fix whatever is wrong in your trading that you are in control of. Because trading in itself, you're not in control of what those markets are doing. But there's a lot of things you can control, like stepping away when you're tilted. And if you get good at stepping away when you're tilted, let's try to identify being tilted before it becomes full-on tilt. And if we can start to identify, if we can consistently identify tilt before it becomes full-on tilt, then we can consistently working on just being okay when things just aren't working out the way we want, because we know that today's performance does not impact future performance. So therefore, just because today sucks doesn't mean tomorrow is going to suck too. So let's not all just fuck it up on today because today's not going well. You need to be okay with having fucking down days. That's hard for me. But I tell you, when I do have a full-on down day, I come back the next day stronger. And because of my experience of being okay with a down day, and it's happened so much, I'm being desensitized. I'm consistently being desensitized to when that happens. And I'm consistently seeing, based off experience, that, hey, just because I had a down day, dude, I can have a fucking rocking day tomorrow because the conditions might be completely different. When there's a downtime, there's always going to be a good time. And that's the same thing if you're like, and this is to kind of go on a deeper level, if you have a specific day where you just feel depressed and you're sad and this has nothing to do with your trading, right? You just woke up sad and depressed and you feel like shit ain't going to get better. There's always a fucking time where you have a good time in the future, right? There's going to be a point in your future where you might be hanging out with friends and you're going to laugh to the point you're fucking crying. And that's the best time ever, in my opinion. When you have a good fucking laugh to the point you fucking tearing up and shit, you know, that type of laugh? That shit is so goddamn good. I fucking like that. That's like a drug, man. If I could get high on that shit all the time, I would. I'd smoke that crap. God, I am getting demonetized for this one. Oh boy. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Talking about tits and drugs and shit. But yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you know, if I do get demonetized, feel free to donate to my coffee. Think of it like a tip. Hey, I like what you do. I like your content, guy, Fat Cat. So there's a link in the description. Feel free to donate if you'd like. Or if you've been considering Jigsaw trading, please use my affiliate link below and use the coupon code. That would help. Only if you've been considering it. Don't buy it because I told you to, okay? Don't do something I told you. Do it because you want to or you've been considering it. That's all I'm asking. So there's my little nudge. Not do it. But that's the thing, man. There's always and I'm a real optimist. I know some of you might be pessimistic, but you guys need to work on that shit. I've been pessimistic and angry in my past, but I decided to work on that shit. Okay? Because I just feel if you're an optimist and you're going into trading, oh boy, that's going to help you substantially over somebody who's constantly angry and pessimistic. Because if you have that type of outlook in life, and it can be changed, there are ways to change that, right? Meditation, and then self-reflect and visualize yourself being an optimist and just work on it consistently every day, and then you can change your outlook on life, and that's going to help your trading, because trading makes everybody pissed off, and whoever can handle it better is going to eventually come out on top, in my opinion, right? There's obviously more components to it, but what I'm trying to say is, man, just because you have a bad day doesn't mean there's going to be another good day, because I think traders think there's scarcity when it comes to trading, right? Like, you're FOMOing a move because you have this scarcity mindset that you're missing this money, and it's like, well, do you think you're not going to be able to make that kind of money in the future? If you get better at trading, you're going to start to miss less moves. It's just part of it. You're going to miss less moves. Dude, I let a 99 tick trade come back. I made $1,000 on it, right, due to scaling, but it should have been a fuckload more, right? It just didn't hit target, and it was a setup I was confident in because goddamn near most of the time it will hit target when it goes through its specific cycling, right? So, and you don't need to hit big fucking moves all the time. Scalping sometimes works. So I often, so here's the thing, and I do want to kind of go off topic, but let's just talk about this. This is a session with Coach Fat Cat right now. Some traders think that you should specialize in just scalping or just hitting long-term trades. I think that's a load of shit. Personally, from my experience and my outlook on life, I want to figure it the fuck out. When can I scalp? When can I hit long-term? And I literally, for the last 2 years, I've really struggled. When I first decided to go on this path, I struggled at knowing when to do one. I'm like, well, fuck, I should have held it. Well, fuck, I should have scalped it. Well, fuck, I should have held it. And then I just kept having problems, right? But as I gained more experience and I decided to go down that path and commit to that path, now I've developed the skill set of being able to switch between scalp mode and hold mode. And I can tell you it's fucking amazing to have that tool in my fucking tool belt. I've developed that skill set of being able to switch between scalping and long-term holding. Okay? Yeah, it's going to cause problems in your trading if you do choose to develop that skill set, but in the end, what you do now is going to really reflect where you're going to be and what kind of trader do you want to be. Personally, for me, I want to be one of the best fucking traders out there. I want to be a monster. I want to be at the point where I don't make mistakes ever. Ever. Okay? And that's going to take a lot of work to get to that. I want to get to the point where every goddamn trade I hit is an instant winner. I obsess over executing precisely, and that in itself is hard. Scalping is one of the hardest ways, in my opinion, to trade. But that skill set will help you if you choose to expand into longer holds. That skill set is so fucking valuable. But you're going to put in a lot of work for it. You're going to put a lot of work in for it, right? It's kind of like when it comes to writing or drawing, you know, I'm right-hand dominant. Some people are left-hand dominant. Think about how cool it would be if you could use both hands, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Because then you could write stuff at the same time, learn how to write with two hands, learn how to draw with two hands. There's guys that do that. There's videos of people who are using both hands, and they can make this amazing sketches. And they're doing two things at once, right? But think about the work it would take to start writing with my left hand, because I'm not left-hand dominant. That's a lot of work. But would it be worth it in the long run? Right? So what I'm trying to say is don't be desperate trying to print P&L. What you should do is you should be working on specific skill sets that are going to set you up in the fucking future. Because if you want to be a 7-figure trader, which I think you should be aiming higher, I want to be a fucking 10-figure trader. I want to be a $10 million a year trader. And in my mind, I've achieved it. I've consistently worked on visualizing and achieving it. And those of you who've watched my channel in chronological order have seen me get better. And I'm telling you how and why and what to do from my experience. Stop rushing it. Stop fucking rushing it. Stop trying to make money. Treat it like a hobby. Have your bills paid through something else and fit this in to your schedule and just work on getting better. And work on consistently building specific habits that you're in control of in your trading. And then at some point, your P&L Your P&L reflects all of that time, effort, and skill set. Okay? So I think it's fucking important that you guys understand what consistently profitable is. And just because you're not, there's been times where I thought I was consistently profitable and I wasn't. There's been plenty of times where I thought I hit fucking consistency, but I wasn't. What's probably going to happen in your trading is like skateboarding. I don't know if anybody here is skateboarded. When you try to do a trick on a skateboard, you're going to constantly fail at it. And then one day you'll nail it. And then you're going to keep failing at it. And then you're going to start to nail it a little bit more, but you're going to fail more than you're nailing it. And then at some point you're going to nail that trick a little more, but you're going to fail more, right? Maybe you fail, 3/3 of the time, or maybe maybe you're failing 2/3 of the time, but you're succeeding at it 1/3 of the time. Then at some point you're nailing the trick half of the time and failing half of the time. Then at some point you start to nail the trick a little more than you're failing. More and more, less and less failing. More and more, less and less of failing. That to me is what consistently profitable is. It's not just you're going to fucking wake up, here I am, I fucking made it. And this is all smooth sailing from this fucking point forward. Ain't how it fucking works. So that when you're first seeing your first glimmering hope of consistency, understand that that's progress and that's good, but there might be a point in time where you're going to start to fail for the next several weeks. But we need to figure out how to get back on that horse. And that is where all of this skill building is coming in. Building out your awareness of being tilted. Building out the skill set of just being okay with no matter what happens. Building out the skill set of just not making mistakes. That is something I'm obsessing with right now in my trading. And if you watch some of my older videos, especially like the Zen series, there's things I do in a lot of these older videos I no longer do because I've spent time building out that skill set, and now it's starting to become more natural because I consistently did it. Now I'm working on other things. I'm working on other things at this point. And I said this in the interview with Frozen Tundra, in the interview 2, the more recent one. If you've not checked it out, watch it. Watch it, because he has hit consistency in his trading for several months, more than he's ever been, right? Could it go away? Yes. I hope it doesn't for his sake, right? But now he's fine-tuning and working on other little things, how to hold the trade longer, how to get more size in. So at some point, you need to consistently work on little things and get good at them. And that is the key to success, is doing something consistently until you see success. I mean, look at Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. That son of a bitch failed at making the light bulb like thousands of times. I don't know the exact number, but he kept failing at making the fucking light bulb, but he consistently worked on it. And the light bulb is like his P&L. Every time he failed, it's a red day. But he consistently worked on it. Consistently working on something leads to consistency in your P&L. Nobody starts a business and just succeeds overnight. Maybe that happens. Those are outliers, right? Because life is like a bell curve. Most of us are at the peak of the bell curve. So most of us ain't going to have that outlier luxury where we just invented something and it just fucking succeeds like overnight. You know? Most of us aren't going to be an outlier. Some of us can consistently work on it and it never fucking works. But that's an outlier as well. And if you're pessimistic and think that way, that don't fucking help you. So if you're pessimistic and you don't think this can be done, because there are people that try to trade and think it's a load of shit and question it, you're setting your, with that fucking mindset, it ain't gonna work. You gotta believe in it, man. Because Thomas Edison, he believed in what he was doing, even though it wasn't working, and then it fucking worked. Do you think if he was inventing that fucking light bulb and he didn't believe in it, it was going to work? If he just was like, nah, this ain't going to work, this isn't going to work, this isn't working, it's failing, I'm failing at it, it ain't going to work. You think that mindset, he's going to keep going until he figures it the fuck out? No, so what the fuck are you guys doing when you think that way? For those of you who do think that way. And this is Coach Fat Cat coming at you, trying to give you a fucking wake-up call. Because it's time to work on yourself. You're the problem in your trading. It's not the fucking markets. It's not the algos. That's the fucking problem. You're not in control of the markets, but you are in control of a lot of other shit that has to do with trading. And if you can take control of that shit, you're going to have a better fucking time when you're actually trading. And be fucking grateful. Be grateful. If you had a bad day, learn from it. Consistently learn from your bad days. And be grateful for that fucking lesson. Because several months ago, I had a drawdown. I had a max drawdown, and it was a real fucked up day. I just didn't understand what was going on. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I just have no read on this market, because some days I just can't read the fucking market for shit. Like, I have no idea what is going on. It is making no sense, right? Because it's at the point where most of the time I have a good read on the market, and I understand what's going on, but some days it just does some goofy Looney Tune shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And when I hit that max drawdown, and it was on a Friday, and in the week on a $1,500 drawdown, sucks, right? But that wasn't my thinking. That wasn't my attitude. It's not like, let's go do something else. I sat there all weekend for hours studying what happened, the price action, reviewing the footage. And then I found something. I found something that was very interesting. And then I started to look back at old footage, and I'm like, holy shit. This anomaly that I just discovered has been happening in prior fucking sessions. And now I use what I discovered to this day. And my discovery to this day is something I factor into my trading, which is what I use to leverage my edge a little bit better. How are you going to find trading edge if you're not fucking up and learning from those fuck ups? Discovering what I did on a fucked up day has made my edge better. Okay? And it's like, why are you yelling, Fat Cat? That's why I'm in this building now, because now I can fucking yell. I speak with passion, baby. I may not have Italian in my blood, but damn it, I have Italian cousins, so, right? And I think my dad has some Italian in him, too. But I'm trying to figure out about my family tree here, right? I want to know what I got going on in here, so. Dad, what's going on, man? What's in the family tree? Am I Italian, Dad? Am I Italian? That's why I do this all the time with my hands? Tell me, Dad. I mean, you live in New York City. I live in Texas. There's a lot of Italians out there, right? You guys got awesome pizza. I want to show you guys a prime example of what the fuck am I doing. Here's today. Here's today's session, right? Let's look at today. Right? I you know me, I freestyle these videos all the time, so I don't script this shit out. Too lazy for it. But I feel when they're freestyled, they're good. So, I mean, look at today. Today had a big down move. I came in the afternoon and shit, so I missed that. But when I was trading in, like, certain sections, right here, actually, I wanted to get long right here. And there was 2 opportunities to get long right here, and I missed them. And it may not look like a big deal, but that would have been a really substantial trade because, I mean, the long in this section, you're looking at 87 to a max of 04. So what is that, a 20-point move somewhere in there? So that's a pretty good trade, but I missed it. And hell, right here, when it came into this green zone, I tried to get into it, but I ended up missing it. I'm like, you know what? That's okay. Hands off. Dude, guys, what I'm trying to tell you is I missed a fuckload of fucking trades. I didn't miss a fuckload, but there was a handful of opportunities that I missed. And I said, I'm okay with it. I'm not chasing it. And I told other traders in the moment, I ain't chasing this shit. I said, I missed it, but I'm okay with it. That's fine. And I'm telling these other traders, I'm okay with it. If I'm okay with it, you be okay with missing shit. And look, I mean, that's a good P&L. Who wouldn't want this P&L? I mean, obviously, if you're used to making $10,000 a day, first and foremost, you're not watching this channel if you're making $10,000 a day. And if you are, please talk to me because I would love to know how you're doing that. But with that set aside, who wouldn't want that type of fucking P&L? I'm grateful for it. I am happy with it. Even if I came out with $100 fucking dollars, I'm fucking okay and happy with that shit. Right? Be fucking grateful. And that's an important lesson in itself. Gratitude. It's so important to have gratitude because when you're grateful and happy with the results, even if it's not a good P&L, did I learn something from it? Because I'm happy that I learned something. Because when you're grateful and happy with what's going on, you carry that attitude into the next trade or the next trading session, and you're going to trade that session better. The next trade's going to be better when you are happy and grateful for what is happening and what you got. I'm grateful for my $1,500 drawdown where I discovered something that has changed my trading that I've leveraged countless times that has made that money back. Yeah, it's a $1,500 loss. But god damn it, it's paid for itself based off my discovery. So I'm happy. But losing a lot in the beginning has allowed me to be grateful for losing because it allows you to grow and learn and experiment. You know, to gain experience with trading. Guys, I mean, and the thing is, if you can shift your attitude and your perspective, it's going to make your life better. This is not just trading shit. Like, part of what I preach to you guys is going to make your life better. Think of it as a life coaching because trading has made my life better. It's forced me to get into meditation. And just because of that, it's changing my life for the better with the people I interact with. Right? When you're driving in traffic and somebody cuts you off, right? You can sit there and get fucking upset. Or not, because driving on the highway or driving anywhere is like trading. You're not in fucking control. Right? When you get into a trade, I call it defensive trading. When I get into a trade, I'm always thinking of I never get into a trade and go, it has to go up. It has to go down. Some of you do that shit. It's got to go here. It's got to go there. No, it fucking doesn't. Instead, you should say it could. It could go here, but it might not. It could go here, but it might not. It might not. It might not. It might not. And if it doesn't, what am I going to do about it? And as soon as I get in this trade, I'm at the mercy of whoever's going to market order next. Right? I can get good at predicting the next tick. This is why doing tick drills is so important. I can get good at doing, and watch the last video that I posted on stop, you're doing tick drills wrong or whatever it's called. Right? You can get good at predicting the next tick, potentially, but you're at the mercy of whoever's over there, and we don't know who's going to sell or buy next. We really don't. We really don't know because there is somebody or something pressing the button, whether it's an algo or a human, it's pressing a button and we're at the mercy of randomness. So when you are driving on the highway, defensive driving. That's why when you get a fucking ticket, you got to take defensive driving classes, right? Taken plenty of those myself. Hopefully never again. But who knows? The more money I make, the more sweet cars I'll start buying. And I'm going to need a fucking attorney on retainer. Let's put it that way. So, but hopefully I'll be able to afford the attorneys at that point. Anyways, with that put aside, when you're on the highway, somebody cuts you off, there's nothing you can do about it. So why are you going to get pissed the fuck off? It happened. You didn't die. You almost died. Oh, well, you almost died, but you're alive. Thank God I am grateful that I didn't fucking die on that one. Right? I'm happy I'm alive. It didn't happen. Woo! I feel good. Or I can be like, fuck you, man. Fuck you for cutting me off. Ugh! And just let it ruin my vibe or ruin my day. So which one would you rather have? Nobody wants to be upset. You don't want to be pissed. You don't want to be upset. So I think it's important that you think about the stuff you want in life. Think about the things you really, really, really want. And don't let other shit steal it from you, because there's going to be so much shit out there that's going to try to take your joy away. So you need to consistently work on not letting your joy be taken away. Okay, I'm fucking sweating on this one, boys. So hit the fucking like button for me sweating. For you. Right? Woo! Probably because I don't have the AC on either. Yeah, but I mean, when you're driving, think of driving. If you have road rage issues, anger, think of it like the markets, and practice being okay with what happens and moving on with life. Because if you can do that in your trading, you can do that in your real life. And if you practice in that kind of stuff in your real life, then it can come and help you in your trading. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can develop the skill set of getting better at trading when you're fucking driving on the highway. Because it is like the markets. You're not in control of what these fucking assholes are doing. Right? And if some crazy shit happens, all you can do is navigate around it. I can't force the market to go up or down. All I can do is navigate in the market. All you can do is navigate in your fucking Geo Metro on the fucking highway. That's all you can do. And be okay with it. And be happy, humble, be grateful when an accident didn't happen. Be happy that when you got to your destination, nothing happened. Believe nothing happened. Like Thomas Edison, believe it. Well, it will. I mean, that's the law of attraction. I know some of you are like, that's a load of shit. Yeah, you ain't manifesting a Lamborghini in your fucking driveway. But it's important that when you constantly believe and want something, you're putting that energy out there, and it allows you to feel good. It allows you to see opportunities and to seize those opportunities and to go into those opportunities with belief and faith in those opportunities actually working out will further propel you and keep you pushing. And then eventually you'll make it. Right? But if you're sitting there having inkling, doubt in your mind, we need to work on that. So that, to me, is what consistently profitable is. It's consistently working on other skill sets. Consistently working on yourself. Consistently not making mistakes. Consistently being grateful for what happens. Consistently forgetting what just happened on the last trade, whether it's good or bad. Consistently focusing on the order flow, not being on Facebook or whatever the fuck you're doing. That, to me, is what consistently profitable is. And if you don't know that shit and you're making money, it's going to be taken away from you. And what you thought was consistently profitable wasn't. And when you do hit that spot where you do think you're consistently profitable, be humble about it, because it can go away. I've been riding the wave for a while, for a good while now, and my trading is getting really good. But I know that something can happen. Right? So I'm not going into this telling you guys, look at me, I'm fucking awesome. I'm a badass for printing this fucking P&L. Woo, woo, look at my fucking trades, everybody. You should listen to me because I made 1,600 fucking bucks a day. No, that's not what that shit is. That's not what that shit is. I don't, fuck that shit. Who gives a fuck about my P&L? Because it ain't your P&L. My P&L has nothing to do with your trading fucking journey. Stop listening to those fucking assholes who do that shit. Stop listening to motherfuckers that are like, look at me. Look what I can do. Fuck no. Are they giving you fucking legitimate advice that can help your fucking trading? Is the stuff I'm telling you helpful in a sense? Like, is it waking you up? Are you like, well, maybe I should try this? Right? I mean, this stupid P&L, this is fucking retarded, and all it is getting your fucking attention. That's why I put it up there, because you're like, huh, well, look at that. It shouldn't. So let's work on not letting that shit affect us. Don't let other traders fucking influence you with that shit. Right? Because often we start to compare ourselves to other traders. Maybe you had a shitty day and Fat Cat had a good day and it makes you feel like shit. Well, it shouldn't. It should inspire you because I'm telling you what it took to get there. Some of you might have had a better fucking day than me. Some of you could have made a shitload more than me. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. Because your trading's not my fucking trading. Right? So stop consuming bullshit and letting it get in your head because other things out there will control you. And what you need to do is step up and control what's going on in here because we all have self-talk. We're always talking to ourselves. There's always that voice in our head, and this isn't to say I'm crazy or anything. I know I seem a little nuts and out there. I'm an eccentric, baby. Okay? That's what I am, right? I'm a motherfucking character. Okay? Just how I am. A lot of energy, right? But I'm coming down now, right? Being a real human here. The thing is, we always have self-talk. All of us have it. All of us. And that's coming from your subconscious mind. And I suggest looking how to reprogram your subconscious mind if you're really struggling out there. Because these are the things I'm telling you now. And if you're like, wow, Fat Cat, you said something I'm having an issue with. I needed to hear this. Sometimes I see that in the comments when I have these kind of conversations. I needed to hear this. Oh, well, I'm telling you what you need to do about it. And if we can work on something that has nothing to do with this fucking P&L, then eventually you'll have a good P&L. And whether it's worse, I mean, if it's not as good as mine, who gives a fuck? Don't be jealous. Be grateful for what you've achieved. I don't give a fuck what other people are doing out there. I give a fuck about me getting better because this is my journey, not your journey, not their journey, nobody's journey, but my journey. And the only way I'm going to get good P&L is by working on my journey and looking at my journey and making it better and working on myself. This right here, is this not good fucking content? Is this not something that, it's not this shallow bullshit of look at me. Sometimes I'll do that shit. But I fucking hate that shit. I hate showing off P&L and money and all. It is disgusting. I do not enjoy that because I want this to be a channel where we talk about trading for trading and not the money. I want to talk about the skill set, the development. That's what this channel is about. That's why these videos are so long because you can't learn this shit unless in a 10-minute video, guys. And those of you who are sticking through this video, you guys are serious about this shit. I know you are. You want to get better. And that's the people I want to cater to because there's a lot of fucking people out there that are getting into this and they aren't into this for the art of trading. They're not in this for the want and the love and the passion to get better at it and to play the game for the game and understand the game for what the game is. A lot of people don't want that shit. They just want the money. And for those of you who want it for what it is and understand what this is, that's who I cater my fucking content to. You guys, because I want to hang out with you guys. I want to be around you guys. I don't want to cater and be around fucking these people that, you know, don't take this shit seriously. Anyways, guys, with that being said, like, subscribe, and also please consider watching some of my older videos, and we will see you in the next one.